Hi everyone, welcome to Human Design for Innovators and Entrepreneurs. Okay, now this is a, a course that we created not by following anybody's ideas about human design, but by living our design. This is a course that's all about taking human design and presenting it to you as someone who's on the cutting edge, someone who's an innovator, someone who's an entrepreneur, someone who's here to make a real difference in the world. And showing you human design in a way where you understand it deeply, but even more deeply than that, you get to experience human design in your life. You get to experience living your design, because there's nothing in this world that teaches you human design more than actually living it. It's living your design that teaches you human design. Now, this is a very detailed course. We've given it 6 months to create the space for you to really experience in your life what you learn in the course, to put it into your business, to put it into your relationships, to put it into every aspect of your practical daily life, so that you test it to your satisfaction, and then you get into human design because you see the benefit for you in your business, daily life, relationships, everything that matters to you, in the way you relate to the people you love and care for, in the causes that you put your energy into the businesses and the products you create to really make a difference in the world. In that, my intention is that you unfold what it is to turn up as who you truly are, the unique individual that you are, and make decisions that are correct for you and that work in the real world. Why are decisions so important? A good decision tells you that you've got the energy to do this thing, you've got the energy now to do it, and now is the right time to do it. You've got the timing right. The two most important things in any business, any relationship, any practical step that you take in life are, do I have the energy for this now, and is the timing right? Study after study has shown that timing is the biggest factor in the success or failure of any startup company, way ahead of all the other things that are really important, like team and great idea and having the resources and many other factors. Timing, way ahead. Human design is not just a new technique to, classify who you are or get to know what your skills are. It's not a tool or a trick that you can use to be more successful. It's a fundamental change in the way you live your life. And that change comes from making decisions in a way that really works. Making decisions so you know whether you have the energy for something or not, and whether it's the right timing to do whatever it is you imagine doing or not. That is as practical as it can possibly get. Human design is very complex. For those of you who love studying things, for those of you who like to be intellectual, for those of you who like to disassemble things in detail, it's a minefield. It's not a bad minefield. I'm thinking about a gold field, where there's so much diamonds and gold and that to dig up. That's great, but if you keep it as an intellectual study, you'll never get the real benefit. And the real benefit is you fundamentally change the way you live your life by making decisions in a way that really works for you, so that you know when you have the energy and when the timing's right for anything that life is presenting you with. You get into the rhythm of how your life is meant to work at its very best. You make great business decisions, great, you come up with all sorts of ideas, but you know which ones to manifest now, when, where, and how, and when the energy's right. I mean, it's an awesome breakthrough. And it frees your mind up to be able to do the most incredible things. Imagine, dream, come up with new possibilities. All the stuff we're really into now, imagining, dreaming, visioning, measuring, observing, exploring, discovering, relating, so that we can create truly healthy relationships. All of that stuff your mind will be freed up to do. But making the decisions about what's crucial to do in your life now, human design gives you a brilliant, testable new alternative that's unique for you and designed to work with your unique gifts and qualities, which human design also outlines better than anything that I've seen in 40 years. Now, this course we broke into 28 modules, one a week for 6 months. And we take human design apart, so the complexity of it, which can be overwhelming at first when you first come into it and can distract you with so many ideas and possibilities that you miss the real point and you don't understand really what you've got involved with for a year or a few years at least. Some people take much longer than that. We've disassembled it so it's easy to follow and really easy to understand. Piece by piece by piece. We've even been rather pedantic about it because we want to give you plenty of time to test everything in the cauldron of your everyday life. And with that, for each module in the beta course that we did, I developed a commentary. So you get a module to look at and then a commentary in that module to look at a few days later, to add more depth and richness and practicality to it. And then every 2 weeks, we have a webinar where there is a whole discussion about what we're doing in the previous 2 weeks and practical examples. Now, ideally, if you did it once a week, you could take 6 months. But in this ongoing course, you can stretch it or shrink it. I wouldn't suggest shrinking it too much because then it just becomes an intellectual exercise. 6 months, or you can take your time longer if that's your cadence, if that's the way you learn best. This course is designed to really get you to the point. We have a clear strategy to know when you actually have a decision to make. So you clearly know, not just when you think you have a decision to make, but when you have a decision to make. And then a way of making that decision that really works for the way that you function as a human being. And the way that you function is clearly and very uniquely defined by what you come across with human design and the chart that you will be introduced to in this course. So if you really want to take human design by the short and curlies, if you really would like to live your design and let your life experience teach you human design with some help and guidance from myself and my team, then check this course out. It'll take you into a whole new place that's not negating your life before, but taking it to a completely new level of expression where the very best of you can come to the surface and take its stand. So check out the information on the course below and on the other videos we have going along with this. And if this is right for you, if you're ready to make a fundamental change in your life for the purpose of benefiting, for the purpose of having your business, the way you do business, the way you market, the way you relate, the way you deal with people, the way you treat yourself, taken to the very best, where the very best of you is brought out and shared in all those areas, then check this course out. I think you'll be, I know from my experience of it, putting this course together and then going through it with our initial group, my God, the changes, the growth, the development in me as a person, as a human being, and in my team and the people on the course. But you can check that out by having a look at the information below and taking it further. If this is right for you, then it will be my honour and my pleasure to work with you. See you then.